Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to this week's Team of the Week predictions. Just quickly before we get into this video, I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me, keeping watching the videos, keeping supporting the channel through this patch of very few uploads. My internet install is booked, and in the next few weeks I will have fiber internet, and I promise as soon as that new internet is installed, uploads will become more frequent, streams will become a regular thing, and I will get this channel back on track. Anyway, let's get in to this week's predictions, but just before we do, one more thing. If you could leave a like on the video, that would be awesome, and also in the comments below, let me know who you think will get an inform in this week's Team of the Week. So before we get into my predictions, here are my potential informs. These are the players who I think could get an inform in this week's Team of the Week, but haven't made it in to my Team of the Week predictions. We start off with Jan Oblak, who saved the penalty in a 3-0 win for Atletico. Lapadula got 2 goals in a 4-1 win. Fernando Llorente got 2 goals in a 5-4 win. Mr. Wyke got himself 3 goals in a 5-2 win. Boguski got 3 goals in a 5-1 win. And finally, Icardi got 2 goals and an assist in a 4-2 win for Inter against Fiorentina. So now let's move into my predictions. Right then, this week we start off with a goalkeeper whose first name is actually Fernando. He made about 10 or 11 saves in a 2-0 win against Villarreal, and yes, this is the player who previously played for Real Madrid. Next to him is Diego Godin, and I don't know why I've got it on attributes. Diego Godin got himself a goal in a 1-0 win for Atletico Madrid, and as I've mentioned previously, this inform could go to either Godin or maybe Oblak. Moving on to another defender, we have Hummels, who got himself the match-winning goal in a 2-1 win for Bayern Munich. The final defender in my starting 11 is Mauricio, who got himself a goal in a 1-0 win for Spartak Moscow. So now let's move on to the midfield, and we start off with Leroy Fer, who scored twice in Swansea's 5-4 win against Crystal Palace, and that game was it was just incredible, and there are multiple candidates who could get an inform from that match. Next to him is Pizzi, who got himself 2 goals in a 3-0 win for Benfica. Moving on to another Portuguese player, we have Wilson Eduardo, who scored twice and got an assist in a 6-2 win for his side Braga. And also in that game there were players like Fonte and Horta who also potentially could get an inform. Diego Perotti got himself a goal and 2 assists in a 3-2 win for Roma, and I've got to say, I'm not too sure what position this inform will be if he gets it. Some sites say he played on the left side and others say that he played in the middle, so it could be left mid, it could be centre mid, but I think it's going to be a left mid card. Now we're going to move on to the strikers, and we have a very interesting card up first. Musa got himself a hat-trick in a win for Fenerbahce. Now, I hope this card happens because I love his card in FIFA, and this inform would be pretty awesome. So yeah, hopefully it happens. As I said, Musa got himself 3 goals in a 5-1 win for Fenerbahce. And now we move on to the player who will be the star of the Team of the Week if he does indeed get the inform. We have gone for Sergio Aguero, who scored twice in a 2-1 win for Manchester City against Barnsley. Nope. He didn't score against Barnsley, he scored against Burnley. That's what happens when you record late at night / early morning. So yeah, let's move on from that little mistake, and we'll talk about Aguero a little bit more. I threw him in there because there isn't too many players who are going to be expensive in this Team of the Week by the looks of things. You guys know EA love to sell packs, and an inform Aguero would definitely sell some packs. Anyway, let's move on to Gignac, who got himself 3 goals in a 5-0 win for his team. And this guy just always gets informs constantly, and it's always hat-tricks as well. He is doing pretty damn well in the Mexican League. So guys, that is my prediction for the starting 11. Let's get on to the bench and reserves. We start off with Darren Randolph of West Ham, who had a pretty good game for West Ham against Man United in a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford. Next to him is Nicolas Pareja, who got himself 1 goal in a 2-1 win for Sevilla. And now we come on to this guy who got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win for his team, but the game was against Dortmund, so he could get himself an inform in this week's Team of the Week. Henry Lansbury, the former Arsenal player, got himself a hat-trick in a 5-2 win for Nottingham Forest. Marco is up next. He got himself a hat-trick in a 5-1 win for his team. And then next to him we have Giovanni Simeone. Yes, he is the son to Diego Simeone. He got himself 2 goals in a 3-1 win for Genoa against Juventus. Moving on to Rasmssen, who got himself a hat-trick in a 5-1 win, and then we come on to Kamano, who got himself 2 goals in a 3-2 win for his team Bordeaux, and this looks like a very, very nice silver card. Back onto some gold players now. We start off with Pablo Piatti, who got 2 goals and an assist and a very high match rating in a 3-0 win for Espanyol. Monaco having a pretty good season so far, and this man right here got himself 2 goals and a very good match rating in a 4-0 win for his team Monaco. Timo Werner could finally get himself an inform. He got himself 2 goals in a 4-1 win for RB Leipzig, and wow, they are impressing in the Bundesliga this season. The final player in my predictions this week is Vossen, who got himself 4 goals and an assist in a 6-1 win for his team Bruges. So yeah, I'm definitely expecting this in form to happen. So guys, those are my predictions for this week's team of the week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you could leave a like on the video, that would be awesome. Thank you once again for your continued support, and yeah, thanks for watching once again, and as always, I will catch you in the next one.